the knee.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Don Willie back again in the lands of ice and fire and the house to make or build to talk to you about Aegon Targaryen. This was a subscriber request from Tinker Jasso. You know her from my crew that does discussion videos, and also she is a fellow YouTuber, so make sure to check out her channel when you get the chance if you haven't already. So, Aegon Targaryen is a person that we meet in A Dance with Dragons in some Tyrion chapters, and he is going under the alias of Young Griff, and in order to hide his identity, he and the person who's been protecting him and raising him for the past few years, John Connington, have both dyed their hair blue. So this way it's kind of hard to tell his violet eyes and, kind of Valyrian lineage. Now, there's great speculation as to whether or not this is actually Rhaegar's son, Aegon, or if he happens to be a Blackfire pretender. Now, there are many clues that would lead you to believe that he is not truly Rhaegar's son, that he is actually a Blackfire, because the Blackfires are mentioned a lot throughout the story. Not so much in the TV show, and in fact, the only time that they're ever mentioned in the TV realm is during history and lore, during Robert's Rebellion, or something around Robert's Rebellion. I'm not exactly sure which season it takes place in. But, it's one of those things where, because we're not exactly sure what the final outcome is supposed to be with him, it's going to be very, not tricky, but it's going to be very shocking when we find out whether he is or isn't the actual Aegon. Now, currently, he is at Griffin's Roost with the Golden Company. Now, the Golden Company was comprised of Blackfire supporters during the Blackfire Rebellion. So these are guys who sided with Daemon Blackfyre instead of Daemon Targaryen, who was the rightful king at the time. And, since these are descendants of his, I'm guessing that the Golden Company, if Aegon actually is a Blackfire, this is the way of kind of getting back their lands and titles that they were stripped of, or that their ancestors were stripped of when they decided to join Aegon, when they decided to join Daemon Blackfyre during his rebellion. So, whether or not Aegon is going to sit this chair behind me is yet to be seen, because right now he's currently trying to take Storm's End, and while Storm's End is kind of in a bit of turmoil right now, it is still heavily defended, and Aegon wants to lead the charge. Now, when Tyrion first meets him, he notes that he is intelligent, he is well spoken. He speaks like about 4 different languages. He has all the looks of someone who should be Rhaegar's son. But again, during the sack of King's Landing, we hear that the mountain bashed this kid's head into a wall, and basically, there was nothing left of him. Basically disintegrated the kid's head. So to see him pop up, about 15, 16 years later is one of those things. It's like, all right, well, this definitely isn't supposed to be happening right now. So, Varys is the kind of mastermind behind all of this, because he is the one that has been sheltering this kid and helping him to gain his education, knowledge about who he is. And, at the end of A Dance with Dragons in the prologue, he kills Pycelle and also Kevin Lannister. But before Varys kills Kevin Lannister, he informs them, hey, look, I got Aegon Targaryen coming. He's the rightful king of Westeros. He's the guy who should be here as opposed to you guys. So, yeah, I'm doing everything I can to get him here. And, the only thing that we can hope is that this isn't some big ploy, and actually a sixth Blackfire Rebellion, because there were 5 previously, and the last Blackfire Rebellion took place in the Sepstones. The last supposed Blackfire pretender, Meleys the Monstrous, was killed by Sir Barristan Selmy, and supposedly that was the end of the male Blackfire line. So if Aegon actually is a Blackfire, that would make him a descendant of the female line, and according to the Council of 101 AC, that would actually put him out of contention for the throne, because he wouldn't have the claim, because according to that great Council of 101 AC, the crown cannot pass to either a woman or the descendant of a woman. So the only actual heir to the throne would be Daenerys. But then there's a whole list of problems there, because if Daenerys has any kids and she's the last queen, then does her kid get to become king? That's that's up for debate there. So A Dream of Spring and Winds of Winter hopefully will give us some more insight to who Aegon is and what his role is going to be in the story. Now, he doesn't appear in the show, and this has led many to speculate that he definitely is a Blackfire, or at the very least that he will not play an important role at the end of it all. There are many theories about him, about what he will do in a time from when he Storm's End, or whether he takes over Storm's End, what he will do afterwards. Some people speculate that he will actually sit the Iron Throne for a time. Some people think that he will be in it for the long haul. And, right now it's kind of hard to call, but you guys leave me your thoughts. What do you think about Young Griff, aka Aegon Targaryen? Is he the real Aegon, or is he a Blackfire pretender? You let me know. Thank you again to Tinker for suggesting this one. I'm going to be back, probably going to be in the Black Cells for a bit, because the way things are in King's Landing right now is a lot of turmoil, and I'm trying to kind of keep a low profile. I'm just kind of doing this when nobody's around right now. But you guys already know the deal. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, come back for more. That's been my time. Don Willie, I'm out.